Screw it, you guys. There's still 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to be played in this game. Fuck it. I don't even care. This was embarrassing. We straight up got our ass kicked. And I'm not going to sit here and do my normal, recap show or whatever. This is just going to be straight up a rant. I don't even really have any takeaways for you guys. So we're going to sit and kind of react in live time. And I'm just going to rant for like 30 minutes. And then I'm going to go enjoy what's left of my night. Because if the Suns aren't going to give a crap, why the heck should I give a crap? This is embarrassing, man. There's still 4 minutes left to be played in this game. And I just went live early. I'm like, screw it, man. Like, there's just no point. We played maybe 7 good minutes. And that was when we went on that like 22-7 run. And then that was really it, man. This game has just been a disaster from the get-go. And I just said, screw it, I'm going live early. I'm like, I don't even care about the numbers for this show, like for this particular live show. I'm like, I don't care. I just want to go live, rant, get it over with. Suns are in trouble, man. It's really that simple. I really hope that we don't hear Monty Williams post game say, I didn't have my guys ready to go. This loss is on me. Because if I hear that, I'm gonna be so heated. This was just not the game the Suns wanted to perform this way. This is like reminiscent of like game 1, you know what I mean? Against this team. Fredo, game 7 would be played in Denver because we weren't good enough to get home court advantage. So I'm sorry, you guys. If you're watching this post game, which I know a lot of you will, I'm just heated, man. There's just I'm at a loss for words, really. The Nuggets outplayed us. They outclassed us. I don't know about outclassed because Jokic and Bruce Brown are fucking annoying and they're always starting shit. But excuse my language. But they definitely outplayed us. They outshot us. They outcoached us. Much better defense. Much better energy. For me, one of the biggest takeaways is just their energy from the jump. And as Tristan says, this game was sickening. That's really a great way to put it, man. And I really mean that. Like, I know that I'm super negative. I'm probably going to be regretting some of the things I'm going to say here, but this is game 5. The Suns just tied the series. I mean, the first 4 games, were like a boxing match. You know what I mean? The Nuggets kicked our ass first, and then we struck back in those last 2 games, and then they just came out swinging for the most part. Maybe on the exception, again, of that 22-7 run that we had. Maybe, like, it makes no sense to me that at halftime we were only down 3. It felt like we were down 20. And then that second half started and we just fell short. We just ran out of gas. We just played slow. We let this game slip away from us. Just absolutely embarrassing, man. And again, like it's funny. I went a long time without drinking on this post-game show because I wanted to give you guys like the best, Suns Geek that I can give you guys. But I'm like, after tonight, like, screw it. Let's crack open a beer. Let's just watch us get our ass kicked while I just drink a beer. And I would say cheers, but there's nothing to cheers about tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I want to hear from you guys. I really do. I want you guys to get active in the comments. I'm just going to sit here and talk for 30 minutes, and I'm going to just go and enjoy the rest of my night. This is just embarrassing, man. So with that being said, bottoms up. I don't even care about, like, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for any negativity. We just, from the jump, there was just something off. You know what I mean? Like I could just tell our energy wasn't there. Didn't Michael Porter Jr. have like 14 points in the first quarter? Like their ball movement was better than us. The shooting was better than us from the jump. And again, I cannot repeat this enough. The energy from the jump was better. Suns Jam Session podcast. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you being here. Solid team. If you guys want a better post game show, better analysis, not just some dude drinking a beer ranting, go check out the Suns Jam Session after you're done watching me. Because I'm heated right now, you guys. Solid team loss, says Suns Jam Session. That's great. Solid team loss, man. Ooh, and you know what? They're showing Kevin Durant. Well, they were just showing Kevin Durant on the screen right now. Kevin Durant, you have to be better. You have to be better, Kevin Durant. I don't care if you're averaging, 29 or 32 points or whatever it is on 40-something% shooting right now. Those numbers are, it's, you have to be better, man. I was heated on that last turnover that he had when Bruce Brown or Braun had that transition dunk and just threw it down. I was so heated. I tweeted out, I was like, Kevin Durant, you have to be better. Booker cannot do it all, you guys, especially with that ankle or whatever injury he had. And even though I've been giving DeAndre Ayton shit for his rebounding, and yes, he was not any good tonight, we need to gang rebound. He cannot grab all those rebounds by himself. The Suns bench has to put points on the board. And even though Campaign pushes the pace and can do a few good things here and there, this goes to show how valuable Chris Paul is. They were just showing Chris Paul on the TV just now. Like, and in a way, you can't even really blame the Chris Paul injury because we freaking won those 2 games. We tied the series. We looked like we were back in this fight. And I don't want to hear nothing about the altitude. I don't want to hear nothing about the officiating, even though the officiating at times was pretty bad. This was just straight up a team loss. As the Suns Jam Session podcast said, like a solid team loss. And again, if you guys want better analysis and everything, seriously, go check them out. Speaking of the Suns Jam Session podcast, by the way, I'm going to be with those guys Thursday. Hopefully that's not our final game of the season. Hopefully we actually show up to this game and actually win. But I'm really excited for Thursday. I can't wait to join you guys. I'm sorry, guys. This is just a rant show. So if you guys got questions, comments, concerns, let me know because I don't even care. I'm just chilling, drinking a beer, watching whatever game this is supposed to be. So cheers. Like I took some notes, but it's not worth going over. And we'll probably go over the numbers once this thing's all said and done. But it's all just Wannick, I can't even say that name. Wannikin P says, I stopped watching when we went down 16 and third. Glad I stopped. Yeah, you didn't really miss much. I will say, though, out of a little positivity, Terrence Ross kind of seemed like he was the only one outside of maybe Booker that was like trying and fighting out there because he was actually hitting some shots, showing some effort and energy out there. Will this game ever end? It's like a Lifetime movie. Exactly. They are playing too many minutes. Talking about KD and Booker, I agree. Gambino says they will bounce back. Has some faith. They just tied the series 2 days ago. I think we will get Game 6 and Game 7. I hope so, Gambino, because if we come out flat in Game 6, like in the first half, I don't give us very much odds. I really don't. I don't know, man. Rob says, I can relate as an athlete from the beginning of the game to the end. If you are not locked in, you will not win. Excuse me, guys. I got a burp. You think you are on top of the world. Sorry. You think you are at top of the world when you win and fall down when you lose. Exactly. Bro, we stunk up the floor tonight. Nobody was locked in as they should have been. Exactly. It's the altitude. It's the officiating. Oh, this is awkward. It's so good. Oh man. Gargling with the fellows. Uh sorry, I'm looking at the comments here. Maya says, I was excited about this game, leaving work, running to my car like game day. I was excited too. I was hyped. I was downstairs. I had a good dinner and everything. I was just chilling, locked onto this game. And then we just came out flat, man. That was one of the worst first quarters we've played so far. It was you can't come out flat against Denver. They will punish you. Yep. Like I don't even I don't know, you guys. You guys tell me. Like I want you guys to tell me what the Suns need to do to survive in game 6. I want you guys to tell me what your biggest concern is with this Suns team. Like you guys tell me because I'm supposed to be here giving you my analysis, my thoughts, my opinion, and I feel like I have nothing for you. That's how bad of a loss I feel like this was. Maybe I'm being a little over dramatic. Maybe I'm being a little too negative. And if you're a first timer here, that's not usually the case. I am normally upbeat, like after game 2, you guys, I was hyped. I was like, man, we lost by 10 and we missed a million shots. And people thought I was crazy. They're like, why are you so like optimistic? We lost and blah blah blah. But after tonight, man, you can't. Like I don't know if I have anything for you guys. And it's all like cliche stuff that I'm gonna say. Like I don't even have the graphic up for the Suns Nuggets, this thing right here, if you're watching, because like I just don't care. By the way, I will pull up this graphic though, my little ticker at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, TikTok. I'm on TikTok, by the way, you guys. Thank goodness the game's finally over. Oh my god. These Suns legit just got their ass kicked. Oh my word. I need to take a sip of this beer. We'll refresh the stats and then we'll talk about this game. Christian Cage says we're all pissed, geek. We can't ever win a title. So good. Bottoms up, you guys. All right, y'all. I'm just going to refresh the numbers. I'm a little scared to do that, to be honest, because I don't know if there's really any numbers to necessarily go over except for maybe the Nuggets side of things. um we're definitely going to look at the shooting charts too, y'all, because oh boy. How you guys doing? Let me know how you guys are doing. What's going on in your world? My guy Super Mario Hoop says, to be honest, I expected a game like this today, and I expect Phoenix to do the same in game 6. This is going to go 7 for sure. It's funny because Super Mario Hoops reached out to me and offered his services to be on the show, and I told him I was going to run solo tonight. And with all due respect, Super Mario, that was probably the best idea because, yeah, because we just got our ass kicked. But I like the confidence though. You think we're gonna kick their ass in game 6? I hope that that's the case. Let's see. Why are you guys talking about a game 7? I know we gotta win game 6 first. Jason L says Aiton and Cameron Payne didn't do anything. We're definitely going to talk about them, y'all. Is my internet working right now? Because I can see the little bar thing and it looks kind of low. All right, y'all. So let me just pull up the numbers here. And I want to make sure they're updated because sometimes ESPN and NBA.com don't have them updated right away, especially ESPN. Also, I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Okay, good. I was just double checking my mic and all that. Okay. Let's see. Again, you guys, if you guys got questions, comments, concerns, let me know. This is just a rant show. This isn't going to be anything crazy. I'm probably just going to be live for another 15 minutes and I'm going to call it a day because there's nothing to talk about. We got outplayed, we got outcoached, and yeah. Sorry, my computer's being very slow right now. I do apologize. So let me just pull up the game charts. Okay. Again, I don't care what the numbers say because I thought I saw on the broadcast that Kevin Durant is averaging 29, if not more points. And he's shooting pretty good percentages in the series, right? And tonight, he finished with 26, 11, and 7. But he was 10 for 24. 10 for 24 shooting. And again, went through stretches where he would miss like 6, 7, 8 in a row. And the turnovers are so un-KD like. I mean, can somebody fact or stat check me here and let me know how many turnovers KD has in this series? Because it seems like a lot, especially tonight. When KD had that late turnover, I want to say it was 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes ago, when he just threw it away and Christian Braun stole the ball and ran and threw it down in transition. I was just done. I literally shut off the TV. I went upstairs, turned on my lights, and just got everything ready for the live show. And it's not even really just that turnover. It was just sometimes it was back-to-back turnovers. One of the first possessions, or KD possessions anyways, one of KD's first bad moments of this game was, I believe he turned it over, and then I think it was Bruce Brown was running up the court, and he let him blow by him in transition, just laid it up. Now, in all fairness, that next possession, he actually blocked somebody and then ran up the court and hit the mid-range shot in transition. But it was just turnovers like that. And again, just so many stretches of KD just missing many shots in a row. And yeah, they're playing excellent defense and they're double teaming him. I get it. It's tough. I mean, did you guys see that picture of, I think it was Jeff Green, who had like two hands in the face of Booker and he still made it? Like, I get it. Like, one of KD's shots that he made, Christian Brown, or Christian Braun, however you want to pronounce it, did all he could to defend him. He had a hand up in his face. He stayed on him, and KD still made the shot. But KD is not playing like KD, man. And I tweeted it twice. You have to be better, Kevin Durant. You are Kevin freaking Durant, man. You are one of the greatest scorers of all time. And not even just that. You're one of the best players. You're a solid defender. You're an underrated playmaker. You have been there. You have done that. You have won championships. You have been in game 5s. You have been in game 6s and 7s. You have been in these tough moments. You've been in many different locker rooms and coached by many great coaches. And despite what the numbers say, you're playing like this. And I swear to God, if I hear Monty Williams say, I didn't have my guys ready, we're going to be better in game 6, I'm going to be fucking pissed. And you guys, I'm sorry for the language. I'm sorry for the negativity. I'm sorry for the rant. I was in a pretty good mood today, y'all. I had a great day at work. Friday is my birthday, by the way. So I was like, yeah, let's go. Suns game 5, baby. We're going to get this win. And then we start that first quarter like that. And then we have a pretty solid 7 minutes. And then we had a couple good moments here and there in the third. And then we just gave up. Thank you, NBA One Day, who says, totally understand, Suns Geek. I don't know, y'all. Bottoms up, like for real. I don't know, man. The scary thing is that Jamal Murray hasn't played great, in my opinion, in the last few games. I agree with that. Numbers might say otherwise, but he's played careless for much of it. I feel like he's going to cook in game 6 and or game 7. AJ with some positivity here. KD has a terrible game, but we will win game 6. I sure hope so, or our season's over. I'm mad about the Suns losing. Me too, man. I'm pretty mad about the Suns losing as well. All of Denver's bench stepped up. Thank you, Jimbo Slice, for bringing that up. So let me just read a couple more comments, and then we'll talk about the Denver bench. Backcourt highlights. Sometimes you just gotta leave, or sometimes you just gotta leave the past behind you and move on. So good. Same. I was having a great day. Too bad the Suns had to ruin it. My opinion is just to let Joker inside the paint and at least try to guard him, but make sure the rest of the Nuggets players. I'd rather Joker score 2 points than threes. We're going to talk about that later. I had an interesting tweet about that. We're going to talk about Jokic later and the defense on him. How the hell do you cut it to 3 and then absolutely collapse in the second half? Read this comment again, y'all. Exactly right here. How the hell do you cut it to 3 and then absolutely collapse in the second half? Totally agree with that. That's what I said. I was like, somehow this game was, it was 3 points. It would have been tied if Booker's 3 would have counted, by the way, because he did hit that shot. It just didn't count. Like, how the hell do you get it to 3 and then just completely give up pretty much after that? I don't know, man. I'm looking at your guys' comments, and for the most part, I'm right there with you, man. I'm with all you guys. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna reset. We're gonna try to calm down. I already did my KD rant. He needs to be better. Just straight up, he needs to be better. Josh Okogie, what the hell happened, dude? I haven't seen many great defensive plays from Josh Okogie. I haven't seen that effort and hustle. Now, in all fairness, his minutes have decreased despite him starting, which is really weird, by the way. But he can't hit an open 3 to save his life. He can't hit an open shot. Who else do we got here? Oh God, I don't know if y'all want me to talk about DeAndre Ayton. It's funny because it wasn't even Ayton's worst game. Like, this wasn't a game 3. You know what I mean? Because I made a whole video about game 3. Let me take a sip of my drink and we'll talk about Ayton. It wasn't that DeAndre Ayton was super terrible tonight, but it was maybe just too much Jokic, you know? And I'm not trying to defend Ayton because he needs to be better too. You know, I was talking to Reliable Rant's last live show, and in game 4, I literally wrote down like all these different DeAndre Ayton sequences and moments. And at the end of explaining all of that, I said, this is stuff that basic centers should be able to do in this league. I don't really necessarily have like a DeAndre Ayton takeaway moment here, but I did tweet this out. And I'm not blaming this loss on Ayton. I'm not blaming, the defense in general on DeAndre Ayton. Although he is kind of our anchor. He needs to be our anchor anyways. But anyways. Because again, Josh Okogie hasn't been great. We haven't seen Torrey Craig in a while. The defense can obviously be better. And again, go back and look at that first quarter. The first quarter was disastrous on defense. But anyways, 2 things on Ayton is I said this earlier in the rant when we first went live. I said, even though I give shit for DeAndre Ayton for his rebounding, and I still criticize him and will probably still continue to criticize him for the rebounding, it's not all of his fault. There were so many sequences tonight where Ayton was battling down low with Jokic, and sure, KD might have tried here and there, or maybe like a campaign or whoever it was, but nobody else could fucking grab a rebound. And I'm not blaming the rebounding on tonight's loss either, although it was a contributing factor. But I tweeted out, I was like, DeAndre Ayton can't do it all, man. Somebody else has to grab a rebound. Now, here's where I'll get a little negative with Ayton. and this might have just been in some moments. I'm not saying he was doing this the entire game because I know he was battling with Jokic. You can't stop Jokic. It is true, you guys. You legit cannot stop Nikola Jokic. It is nearly impossible. I don't know a defender in the league that is good at guarding Jokic. If you can think of one, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion because from what I know about basketball, you can't stop Jokic. But a few sequences tonight, a few moments tonight, DeAndre Ayton was over helping. He was at some points was over helping on Aaron Gordon. And I even tweeted out, I said, DeAndre Ayton is over helping like Nikola Jokic just didn't have 53 points on him last game. That's my negative with DeAndre Ayton. And I hope I'm saying your name right. Angel makes a good point here. Anthony Davis, Denver fan. Okay, that's a fair point. By the way, did Anthony Davis make an all-defensive team, or did he get like snubbed or whatever? I don't know, but I'm just saying, you're probably right, Angel. I would take your word on that better than mine. But I guess my point being is that even though I think Ayton needs to become a better rebounder, we need to gang rebound as a team. You can't stop Jokic, and DeAndre Ayton needs to stop over helping. You need to stay locked on Jokic. Even if he puts 53 on you, just fucking be there, man. I don't care. And I'm not trying to put unrealistic expectations on Ayton. I don't know. I'll say this, though, in DeAndre Ayton's defense, I wouldn't want to be DeAndre Ayton right now, having to guard Jokic for now 6 games. You know what I mean? Like, think about that, you guys. Monty Williams is talking right now. I'm watching the broadcast. And I'm checking the tweets to make sure that he doesn't say that line that I don't want him to say, which is him saying, oh, I didn't have my guys ready and all that. So many times this season, y'all, he said that, and it bugged the crap out of me. Okay, let's keep going here. It's funny. I've been live for 27 minutes, and notice how I haven't even talked about Devin Booker. And you know what? That's not Booker's fault, man. Because Booker fucking tried. And I'm sorry, like, again, sorry for my language, but like Booker tried. And yeah, that ankle injury looked bad. I'm surprised, or I'm not surprised because Booker's a fucking dog and he plays through that shit. But you know, the fact that he played through it showed me a lot. And it did look like an awkward landing, and he didn't necessarily look the same. You know, when he went into the third quarter. So I hope Booker's okay. You know, because again, injuries are tricky. We're not doctors. We don't know what's going to happen. I pray that he's okay. I pray that, you know, maybe if the NBA gods are willing to give that to us, that he wakes up tomorrow and feels great. But I just, I mean, Booker tried, man. That's all I got to say about Booker. He tried, and he's obviously been the best player in the playoffs, you know, next to a Jimmy Butler, next to whoever you want to put. I was talking to Reliable Rants about that too. Like, is Monty, or not Monty, is Steph Curry maybe the third best player or whoever? Speaking of Devin Booker, y'all, this just comes in here. Monty Williams thinks that Devin Booker had a foot injury, but thinks he's okay, saying they wouldn't put him back out there if he wasn't. And then Monty Williams also said, the league has to figure out all this stuff. It's just too much silliness going on to the NBA when it comes to that. Everybody does it. That was when the Nikola Jokic, Bruce Brown situation happened. This is the tweet that I'm looking at, by the way. I don't know if y'all can see that, but and look, you know, I'm not saying that there weren't bad calls in this game. And you can maybe make the argument that the calls were bad on both sides. But I don't know if that was necessarily a game changer. Call me crazy, guys. I don't think the refs were necessarily a game changer like in this game. Now, again, maybe a few calls could have swung our way. Like, didn't like KD get tripped or whatever, and they like didn't call that or whatever. Like, I understand shit like that, but I just, I don't know. Oh yeah, based uh based God Flashy kind of makes a good point here, and I'm not making excuses for DeAndre Ayton, but he does make a good point. Ayton got hurt in the first quarter, and I didn't even notice how it happened. I didn't notice that either. Apparently, he got hit in the stomach, but obviously, he did return to the game. And honestly, I don't remember him doing much after that. Okay, let's keep going here. And I'm trying to find things to talk about. Cameron Payne was not great tonight. 7 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls, 3 for 5 shooting. Only made 1 3, and I don't even remember when that 3 was. As I mentioned, Terrence Ross, I thought he played okay. 20 minutes, had 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block. Shamet was back to old Shamet, I thought. Although he had a nice kind of offensive rebound, I believe, or defensive rebound on Jokic. That was when Jokic kind of like threw him to the ground. But again, he didn't have that Shamit game that will forever be remembered. You know what I mean? He didn't have any of that tonight. Maybe I didn't see too much out of Jock Landale. TJ Warren had a few good moments, especially in the first half. TJ Warren had a spin shot around the 7:30 mark in transition. And then there was another play where I think this was back-to-back plays where he fell down, took the contact, and hit the shot. But he wasn't really a momentum changer either. This game was just definitely more about the Nuggets from top to bottom. So let me just I've been meaning to pull this up, but I've just been ranting the whole time. I'm just going to show you guys the little shot chart, the game charts that NBA.com has. And I know it's not all about the stats, but this will probably furthermore explain my point in my rant here. So let me just share my screen. Sorry, guys, my computer is acting really slow, y'all. Okay. Let me just take a sip of my drink and we'll read you guys these numbers. So, one thing I noticed early, and again, I know it's not all about the numbers 32 Denver assists. I don't remember how much they had in the first half, but what I will tell you is that really throughout all of the game, and especially in the first half, the ball movement by Denver was incredible. Getting rebounds, kicking it out, swinging it around, hitting the open three. Our transition or not transition defense. Our well, yeah, a little bit of our transition defense needs a lot of work, but our closing out on threes is terrible. We can't guard the three to save our life. And I tweeted this out to y'all. I said anyone, and I mean anyone, can just drive to the rim and score on us. I feel like I've been saying that all season, even before we traded for Kevin Durant, y'all. I seriously mean that. Anyone can just take the ball in the fast break, go on transition, and just lay it up and in and score. Before I read more numbers, I just want to read you guys a couple tweets. For those of you who care what Gambo has to say from Arizona Sports, yes, Monty missed an opportunity not to play Booker and KD 40 minutes again, down 17 to start the quarter. You give your team a chance to chip away. When it got to 24 with 7:47 left, no one would have blamed him for emptying the bench or a minute later when it was 110-88. Monty Williams. Oh no, Chris Paul was asked by Tim McMenamin from ESPN. Ask Chris Paul about the possibility of him playing game 6. We'll see. I'm trying to. That's a real tweet if y'all don't believe me. So Chris Paul is trying to play in game 6. Just making sure I didn't miss any other tweets. Okay. Anyways, let's look at these numbers here. So again, the 32 assists, that stands out to me. I have said this all season long. I said it last season. I truly believe, even if it's just a regular season game or it's the playoffs, if you have 32 assists or more, I don't care if you're the worst team in the league or the best team in the league, you probably have a high chance to win. Both teams had 10 turnovers, surprisingly. Both teams shot lights out pretty much. I mean, 49% for the Nuggets is obviously better than 43%. But 43% isn't garbage either. Suns shot 33% from three, 48% for the Nuggets. That's unacceptable, Phoenix Suns. You cannot have a team shoot 49 and 48% from 2 and 3, or from the field and from 3. And then also, I just want to make sure I'm getting these numbers right. They had 50 points in the paint compared to the 44 for Phoenix. That's not bad, actually, from Phoenix right there. We actually had more second chance points than they did, but they had more fast break points, 31 to 25. Just wanted to throw that out there. I haven't even talked about the Nuggets, y'all, and like their numbers. Like Jokic was obviously dominant. Now, I just want to refresh here because, again, ESPN kind of acts a little weird. And every time I'm reading the numbers, it's like delayed. It's like not up to date. So I'm doing one final refresh. Okay. Jokic had 29 points in 38 minutes, was 12 for 20 from the field, hit 2 threes, had 13 rebounds and 12 assists, and 2 blocks. Jamal Murray, even despite kind of rolling his ankle or tweaking his ankle, whatever it was, 19 points in 37 minutes. But what stands out to me with Jamal Murray, besides him just being super aggressive and kept attacking and kept scoring, was the efficiency. 7 for 15 tonight. I don't know what that percentage is, but that's pretty damn good. Someone mentioned this in my comments earlier. Bruce Brown had 25 points, and he had 5 rebounds, and shot 7 for 11 from the field. Bruce Brown had 25 points in 27 minutes. Do you want to know the Phoenix Suns' highest bench score? And I already read it earlier. It was Terrence Ross with 9 points. And you want to know a little bit of a difference here? Bruce Brown shot 7 for 11. And I'm not blaming Terrence Ross on this, but Terrence Ross shot 3 for 4. Shamet shot 2 for 6. Damian Lee 0 for 1. Jock Lindell 2 for 4. TJ Warren 2 for 7. Torrey Craig played. I didn't even see Torrey Craig play. That's probably because he played garbage time minutes. I said this about Christian Braun, or Brown, however you want to pronounce his name. That dude just seems to play hard, man. And that's why he's getting minutes in the freaking playoffs. He played 20 minutes tonight. He had 5 points. Jeff Green, doing it at age 35, had 4 points. Caldwell Pope had 7. Aaron Gordon had 10. Michael Porter Jr. was cooking us in the first half. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I've done my rant. I don't know, you guys. I'm probably just going to read some comments and then just call it a day. I've gone 8 minutes longer than I wanted to, but you guys know that I love you. You guys know that I love doing this content creating stuff and the live shows and all that. So yeah, if y'all got any questions or something, just let me know, because I got nothing for you. By the way, you guys, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Yes, I did just say TikTok. Follow me there. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink, answer some questions, and then we'll call it a day. Bottoms up. I've noticed that I haven't really talked about Monty Williams much. I'll just say this about Monty Williams. Sorry, I had to wipe my nose. Still kind of recovering from being a little sick. Before I get to the questions, I'll just I'll put a bow on this game with this. I might be changing my tune on defending Monty Williams getting fired, because I've been a little optimistic. I'm saying, like, he might have another year, like, I don't think we're going to fire him. But after this performance and in previous games, like in games 1 and 2, I might be changing my tune, everybody. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to get too personal on this question, but good question here from NBA Day One. It says, Suns Geek, do you live in Phoenix? Believe it or not, I don't. I did for a good majority of my life, though. Hoping one day that I can move back. It's a long, boring story. I don't want to bore you guys with all the details. I love being honest and transparent with you guys. If there's one thing you will never have to question me on, it's my honesty. I will always be honest and real with you guys. You guys know that. Even if you're a first timer, like I hope you know that. Okay. Let's see. Book probably injured and convinced second half basketball was off. Yeah, he did look a little off. There was a few moments where I thought he was okay, but it was sort of a momentum thing with Devin Booker. But I agree with that. It just kind of seemed like the energy and the life was kind of sucked out of him after that second half. Okay, let's see. Good question here. Thank you for this question, base God Flashy. Should Monty just bite the bullet and put Craig back in the starting lineup? Man, that's a great question. I'm trying to answer. Sorry, I accidentally hit my microphone. I don't know if I have an answer to that because I truly believe you don't want to really like quote experiment in the playoffs. Excuse me. But at the same time, as I mentioned, what happened to the Josh Okogie that we all know and love? I mean, sure, he only had 8 minutes tonight, but again, I haven't seen much defense out of him. I haven't seen that hustle and effort out of him. And I'll just throw this out there. I know that every series is different. I know that every game is different. But through the first 4 games of that Clipper series, Torrey Craig was incredible, offensively and defensively. So I like this question here. Should Monty Williams just bite the bullet and put Craig back in the starting lineup? I'm not saying that wins us game 6, but maybe you want to try it. Maybe. Because I don't know if Josh Okogie's getting it done, at least as of recently. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something, but you might have to do that if you're a Monty Williams. I don't know. Ralph the Gamer, I hope I read that right, says, do you think CP should come off the bench to get most out of that second unit and to minimize injury? That's a good question. I see your theory there. I see the idea. But I just, because of Chris Paul's Hall of Fame career, I don't necessarily know, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Because again, sometimes you want to build off momentum. And again, with campaign, even though he's struggled and hasn't been playing very well, he does push the pace, can sort of bring you offense from time to time. And you're right. Like I like what you said here. Like to come off the bench to get the most out of that second unit. That could be a possibility. You could see that. But I think if Chris Paul is cleared to play, you probably got to start him. But this is game 6. Like I don't know, man. That's what Monty Williams and his coaching staff get paid millions of dollars to figure out. That's a great question, though. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Mighty Matt 03 says, do you think Brooke Lopez would fit well in the Suns? I love Brooke Lopez, man. At one point, call me crazy, he was in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. He's a solid center in this league, been doing it for years. And I know he's getting older and all that, but man, that guy plays hard. He's tough. He can actually rebound. He can do a lot of different things out there. So I think maybe it would fit, but I don't know if the Bucks would let him go. I don't know his contract situation either, but I wouldn't be against getting a Brooke Lopez. I'll just say that. Maybe he would toughen up Ayton and teach him how to rebound, you know what I mean, and block shots. Let's see. I thought Monty benched Craig for scoring off the bench, and instead he completely takes away Craig. Okogie is doing nothing, and he does not deserve minutes. Okay, I already read that question. Sorry, I was just my guy Casey says, "Yo, let's talk about it." You know what I mean? You talking about those jerseys? So good. Oh man. I'm looking at the comments here. I'm just trying to just see if I missed any really good questions. Anthony, I see your question. I'm not going to answer it because let's be real, you guys. Even if the Suns win this series and all that, like, we're not going to know who truly won the KD trade until years later. All right, y'all. So here's what we're going to do. This is a spur of the moment segment, if you will. You guys, I understand if y'all want to click off or whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to bring on my guy Casey, formerly known as NBA Uni Tracker. This guy knows his jerseys. He knows the stuff. In case you guys missed it, the Suns are rumored to be getting some new jerseys. Now, this isn't necessarily like crazy breaking news because pretty much every year we seem to get new jerseys. So what I'm going to do is bring on my guy Casey, and we're going to talk about these jerseys that have apparently been not necessarily leaked, but like it's from Suns Uni Tracker, and he covers this stuff and knows this stuff, and we're going to get kind of an expert opinion on these jerseys. And yeah, so just hang tight for a minute, Suns fans. I just have to send a quick invite link to Casey. And Casey, I'm just giving you a heads up. My computer's running really slow right now, so y'all might have to deal with that. But feel free to stick around, y'all. We're going to talk some jerseys here. I've gone 47 minutes or whatever it is too long ranting about this terrible game. So Casey, I'm sending you the invite in 3, if my freaking computer wants to work. I don't know if you guys have a Mac out there or like a MacBook Pro, but when the Mac gets hot, it kind of like slows down. And the air conditioning in my room right now is broken. Like we're having somebody come out tomorrow and look at it. So I think that's the reason. There's like a bunch of lights on and everything, but yeah. Good night, everyone, including the haters. So Sawbucks, I appreciate you, man. You've been here for a long time, and I mean like years, and I appreciate you, bro. All right, you guys. So this is a improvise segment here. We're gonna bring on Casey from formerly known as NBA Uni Tracker.
I'm trying to get the QR code. It's not working.
Oh yeah, it should work, man.
Nah, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I've been better. I've been worse. I haven't drank a beer on the live show in a long time, but tonight I needed one, man. I needed one. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. My voice is finally somewhat back. I was like I told you the other day, like I lost my voice, and
yeah,
we're here.
Yeah, man. I got sniffles going on, and I'm crying over here, bro. After this loss,
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna pull up the jerseys right now, and we can kind of react and give our thoughts. Should I start with what he originally tweeted?
Yes.
Okay, let me just go to his page.
Let's just go.
And then we'll react to the ones you made too.
Oh, we don't have to do that, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, we can if you want to.
It's your call, whatever.
I mean, we might get
more views for me. Just
I mean, we might end up in court after this. You know what I mean?
Oh, I need to take you to court quick. Hold on.
Yeah, tell the people, man. Tell the people what I did wrong.
What Brandon says, if it has to do with the Phoenix Suns, where was his video about the Suns jerseys?
Yeah, like I'm sitting over here and I'm like, if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it.
By law, you have to make a video about it.
By law, I am under contract, and I breached the contract, and Casey's going to take me to court, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm taking over your channel.
Yes, because you actually know what you're doing, especially with these jerseys.
Man, dude, you're doing a great job. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Thanks, man. I'm slowly but surely getting these. There's just a lot of tweets to go through. Okay, here it is. This is the May 7th tweet.
I mean, there's a few people. If they say something, I'll believe them in your chat. I'll be like, if they say you're doing a bad job, you're doing a bad job. But
hey, I'm not perfect, man. I'm not perfect, bro.
No one's if you're perfect, then you're not of this world. Like,
God, my computer's running so slow.
Do you want me to share it from my end? I can do it. That'll help you out.
Yeah, can you? Because my thing is just.
Let me pull it up quick.
Like, I'm sorry, y'all. This is not the quality content y'all are looking for. I can share it now, but it was taking like 10 years to work.
Okay, I don't do StreamYard, so you got it now?
Yeah, I got it. All right, y'all. So this comes. I'm gonna lower my little TikTok banner here so we can look at these. TikTok banner. So we look at these in full detail. This comes from, and I'll zoom in here a little bit. This comes from Suns Uni Tracker. He says breaking new photos of Suns potential. Now I want to repeat that word. Potential doesn't mean official. New jerseys for next season. I've been hearing a bit about that these are back on the table, and these photos I got tonight show some slight modifications in what we previously saw of these. I will post some more details tomorrow. We can react to those details too. So Casey, I'm going to put you on the spot here. This is why you're here. What are your thoughts, man? I have some thoughts.
Do you want me to keep it PG or does it not matter?
No, dude, I've been cursing up a storm.
Okay, I'm just looking out. My first opinion, looking at them, I told you this too, is they ass.
Yeah. Like, for some reason, I don't like the white one, but go ahead.
The white one it doesn't work. I don't like the look of the sunburst. Like, it's pretty much like a deodorant. It's like in the armpit. It's like, yeah. Yep.
The purple one, I see potential in, and there's more images to this, you guys. We're gonna react to some more images and apparently some leaked stuff. Now, again, Suns Uni Tracker is great. This is what he does, but this doesn't necessarily mean this is 110% happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing, though. When I saw this, these actually surfaced in 2021.
Really?
Yeah, these originally surfaced in 2021 from an account by the name of Scunwong. I tweeted it. I just sent it to you in your tweet messages.
Okay. I'll check it out.
These have been like we've seen versions of this before.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah.
Computer's just
pardon his computer, y'all.
Yep.
Well, while that's
it reminds me of the trade deadline. Like the trade deadline was so crazy, and the computer just wouldn't like work, and the tweets would take forever to share.
Well, while it loads, let me talk to the chat. Hey, chat, how's everyone doing today? You guys doing all right? Are you guys supporting your man Brandon up top here? Just
they are, man. They've been listening to me rant for an hour.
Number 22 won't be wearing these next year. Ooh, crispy bacon.
Okay, I promise I'm working on the tweet you sent me. It's just taking like 10 hours. Okay, here we go. Share this tab instead. Yeah, I got it. So, yeah, you're right. Skung Wong.
Skung Wong, yeah, or just Skun. There's no G, like Skun Wong.
Skun, yeah. Yeah. Here's the closer up image. So he shared these in 2021, y'all. Do you think that might have more, what's the word I'm looking for? Evidence that these could happen?
I don't know.
That a stretch?
Because these were rumored to be for this current season, but then they got scrapped. Like if you read Suns Unitracker tweet, it says they're potentially back on the table.
Yeah. This
So
tweet right
if you look at it, yeah, like these are number 22, and those two say number 22.
Yeah. Vision Plasma. I think I saw Suns Unitrack, and we're gonna react to more tweets, but he said, "Aren't we getting the? How do you pronounce this? El Valle? How do you say that? Like
I just say El Val. I don't know if that's right.
jerseys next season as well.
I'm sorry. I'm not a Phoenix person. I don't know Spanish. I'm sorry. I can say I'm gonna break character a little bit here. I can say Mr. Poopy Pants in Spanish. That's about all I can do.
Can you say that for us?
Señor Pantalones con caca. That's what I can say in Spanish.
Spanish with NBA Uni or with formerly known as NBA Unitracker Casey. Oh god. Okay, let me just.
I'm trying to see if I can find the pronunciation quick.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to pull up the other tweets that Suns Unitracker posted. Okay, let's see.
El Valle. El Valle. Yeah, the double L does make like a yes sound. I do remember that actually.
So real quick before, am I on the, okay, yeah, y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. So he said, thread. Okay, here's the details. I've heard from multiple sources that these or something else, something close, were back on the table, but I've also heard details on a different design and that new ownership hasn't signed off on anything yet, and it's still a fluid situation. I like how he worded that, how he said he's heard details on a different design and that new ownership hasn't signed off on anything, and keyword here, still a fluid situation.
Yeah.
Now, he also shared, here's the, however you want to pronounce it.
El Valle.
A current black statement edition will be back next season. Here's what I'm assuming he's anticipating what it could look like, or this is just
the city edition. This is the city edition. Yeah. There's no 100% guarantee that it will say. I mean, actually, never mind. There's a possibility it could have been Los Suns. We're still, I guess it's leaning more towards El Valle, but there's no guarantee that it's a black jersey. We don't 100% know on the design.
Yeah.
This is just Suns Unitracker doing his amazing skill work like he always does, and making a cool design here based off of something that got released by a team, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah.
I like these, man. I remember my only thing, this might sound like a casual take, is I kind of wish there was something going down the sides there, you know,
the side panel.
That's just beyond that. It's fucking beautiful.
I think what another possibility, maybe they can do that pattern in like the cuffs and the collar, maybe do that on the side or something.
Yeah. But everyone has different opinions. Like I like bright and colorful stuff, and you've seen all the hats I wear and all that. But some people might like this simple look with the black and the orange and the white.
I mean, our camera views are just a perfect example. You like brighter and more observant. I like just plain and simple.
Exactly. Oh man. Now there was another tweet that he had that I thought was interesting. I'm trying to find it. These are just some of the replies. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment.
I'm sure was it recently or
yeah, I'm sure you saw it. It was like someone had sent him like actual photos or whatever, or like I'm trying to find the tweet.
Oh, what was it, like Kevin Durant in the jersey?
No, it was like the font one. Someone actually sent him like photo. I have it right here. It was the shorts.
Oh,
and the jersey number. His tweets are like everywhere, so I'm trying to find them.
Oh, the shorts in the back of the jersey?
Here it is. Okay, here's one. Yeah. Let me just share it. Now, I will say, let me just share the screen so people know what I'm talking about here. And maybe I'm wrong here. I have to see these in person. That's always been my opinion on jerseys. I have to see them in person, or I have to see them, on the TV in the game. I'm not, whenever the screen fucking loads, I'm not crazy about the font. It's kind of cool, I guess, but I'm not crazy about it.
The 2's all right. The 3's kind of off.
Yeah, and again, this is now what the tweet says is, I'm trying to see if he got. Oh yeah, here's the shorts. Some dude on Instagram in Thailand is selling them. Describes them as a prototype. So here's the purple one. Here's the white one. So any thoughts on this? Like,
well, as the tweet says, like the jersey back is 23 with the front having 22. It's confirmed that this is a prototype from this current season.
Yeah.
Possible new jersey that was released, that was leaked like early 2000, late 21. So
here's the shorts too. Whenever you see how slow my computer's running,
it's all good.
Yeah. The shorts are kind of cool though. I like the shorts. I like what they got going, especially with the stripes kind of on the bottom. Kind of reminds me of didn't they have something similar to this like in 2013-ish?
I don't know, but it's very similar to the Sunburst, the original Sunburst.
Yeah, like the original Sunburst.
Except then they had a little bit of like a thing on the top there. The little orange, yeah.
The shorts are kind of cool. Like, I feel like I'm more crazier about the shorts than I am like the actual jersey. But again, this is just
if I was in control, I'd play that Russell Westbrook clip after you said that. What?
Oh yeah, what?
What you talking about?
Shout out to my guy.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry. My guy Reliable Rant says, why is the 3 pointy as F?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The 3 pointy is fuck.
It seems like a lot of the comments here are not happy with these jerseys. They got to be trolling us with these jerseys.
I'm kind of curious, Brandon. Maybe you can help me out here. Have we maybe seen some like better designs on Twitter? Is that a horrible segue to something like that?
Yeah, we have, but like this guy's taking me to court, so I don't know if I want to like share his jerseys and
yeah. Fuck that guy.
Like he used to go by NBA Uni Tracker, and then he made a great design and logo and brand for me. And
that guy designed it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull up what we're talking about here. You'll see.
Horrible segue.
Dude, I don't even care, bro. This is just like a whatever show. I'm just like, I came on here just to fucking rant about how terrible that game was. So here,
it looks gorgeous, right? Look
at Casey's jerseys. Hey, Phoenix Suns, are you listening right now? You're probably not, but if you are listening, hire this man and design these jerseys right now.
I'm flattered, but they need to hire Suns Uni Tracker first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because he is Planet Orange. I'm just.
And he's bringing us this great segment, because without his tweets, we wouldn't probably be having the segment right now.
Love you, Suns Uni Tracker.
Shout out to Suns Uni Tracker. But Casey, you designed this jersey and the next ones I'm going to show. Talk to me about it, man. Like, tell me about what's going on here.
I had to mash up like the potential prototype with kind of like just the outline with the current font, and I kind of had to make it more of the old Sunburst style with the word mark on top.
The burst looks better too.
Yeah, it's not halfway in the armpit.
And then here's the black one.
Phoenix.
Yep. And then there's a fourth one. Oh no, it's just 3 of them.
If you scroll down in the comments.
Slowly but surely. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was your fictional concept from January 19th. Oh God, I love this one so much. Sorry for the slow computer, y'all. This is gonna be called the slow computer episode. The Suns leaked jerseys, rumored jersey episode. Oh hey, Jay Skeets responded to you from No Dunks.
Oh dude, awesome. Skeets is awesome. Cool. I love the guys from No Dunk.
Yeah, they're great, man.
Yo, Trey, Jay Skeets. What's going on, y'all? If you're watching.
Casey, didn't we talk about this like a long time ago on the show?
Possibly, I don't know.
It might have been like during
I've been on a few shows.
Yeah, but if you want to refresh the people, like what you were talking or thinking with these jersey concepts, I see a little bit of the Valley jerseys in here.
It's that gradient that's been used in the Valley in the current statement, mixed in with the Sunburst. Again, kind of doing the same style with like the subliminal kind of Sunburst, like I did in the other ones. And then I know people hate it, but I put PHX.
Yeah. I like it.
I know people, Suns fans don't like PHX anymore on the jerseys, but I had to do something different. I already did the Phoenix in black, so
I have sort of a quote hot take on that, by the way. It's not even a hot take. It's just my personal opinion. I think Suns fans are a little crazy about the whole Valley jerseys. That's just me. I'm sorry, Suns fans. I'm not trying to sound like a hater.
Yo, unsubscribe to this channel right now.
Yeah, I probably just lost like 50,000 subscribers. I don't even have 50,000 subscribers, but that's another reminder to subscribe, everybody. Let's get us to
unsubscribe now. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's get to negative subscribers by the end of this show.
You have to subscribers by the end of the show. That's how we're gonna.
I want you guys to unsubscribe, leave a comment, then delete your comment, hit the dislike button, and just do all that stuff.
Unsubscribe to Suns Geek. Head over to Casey Vitelli and subscribe to his channel. I need to post more.
Yeah, man, you should be uploading, bro. What's going on with? I want to take you to court because you're not uploading.
Hey, I don't make promises. Hey, a new jersey release. I reacted to it. I did my part.
That's fair. That's fair.
Where's the Suns videos?
Well, I've been trying, man. These playoffs have been a little crazy. But I'm glad we did this segment, man. Again, shout out to Suns Uni Tracker. If you're watching this in the future, we appreciate all your hard work, man. Thank you for letting us do this segment. Casey, just any final thoughts on any of the jerseys here, or your thoughts going forward on a potential jerseys? Like, what are you thinking?
How do I want to say this nicely? Well, thank you to the guys in the comments that said that's fire. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Jabari. I'm hoping that's for the jersey. If not, if
we lose this game, that's so good. Sorry, I find humor in it when we get our ass kicked.
hey, you guys have a good sense of humor about it, though. So, but those jerseys are ass. Sorry, I'll stop.
The ones that are leaked.
Yeah. That one's fine. That last one is fine.
Yeah.
Whoever designed it, man.
You designed it.
Oh, did I? Was that me?
Follow Casey on Twitter. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. After the show, I'll make sure to put your links in the description. Seriously,
link
guys,
in the description. Yeah.
This was pretty much a freestyled segment. Like, we sort of discussed this, but we didn't schedule going live and talking about this. So, and by the way, if this live show gets taken down, that means something's definitely happening because, the Suns leaked jerseys and all that. You know what I mean?
Well, the tweets haven't been removed. The tweets will be removed first, I think.
That's true. They don't listen to Suns Geek. They don't care what I have to say.
They don't listen to who?
They don't listen to Suns Geek.
say it right.
Wait, what?
Suns Geek.
Suns Geek.
Suns Geek.
Casey, what else do you want to talk about, man? I don't
know.
I appreciate everybody that stuck around, by the way. Like, we still got 25 people listening to us talk about jerseys.
You guys, the real MVPs.
Should we go back to, the great logo and brand that you made for me a while back? Like this great picture, that great picture, and this great alternate logo. This great logo right here. Good times, good times, man. Yeah, Casey designed this for me, y'all. Casey was generous enough to take time out of his day to make me this great logo, and this is what I'm using going forward. And this is sort of like my quote brand, if you will, or whatever.
What they don't know, I'll go a little background behind this. you asked me one day, and then I literally got home. We jumped on just like a call like this. We weren't live.
And we were eating our food.
We were eating our food while we were just talking while I designed. I gave like different kind of styles, and that's what we came up on. It was it like 4 hours or something like that?
Yeah, that was a long night.
We hung out. We hung out longer that day than we did talking about KD for 4 hours on the.
And we were talking about Devin Booker's epic armpit hair. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there it is.
I forgot about that.
That's going to be my logo going forward. Is Devin Booker's epic
just
armpit
the
hair.
armpit. but then I have to go and edit it and have Suns Geek kind of coming out of the armpit, right?
I'm so done. So good.
You crazy.
Good times, y'all. This was fun.
Hey, Brandon, where can they find you?
Oh, y'all can find me on these little QR codes, but if you're too lazy to scan that, just literally just grab your phone, just type in Suns Geek on any platform, MySpace, Xanga, TikTok, Facebook.
Oh my gosh. Xanga? Oh my gosh. What, do you have a Twitter, Tumblr now too?
Tumblr? No, I'm not. Seriously though, just TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. Y'all just follow me. Casey, where can the good people find you, man?
You can find me at Suns Geek YouTube. I'm just kidding, no. But it's literally he's on there.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, look, I follow him. Look at that. Nice. You can find me. It's my name, Casey Vitelli. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. If you want to go on TikTok, I don't post basketball a lot, but it's Casey F Vitelli on TikTok or TikTok, sorry. YouTube, you can find me there. Yeah.
Good times, y'all. Again, everybody, I'm not sorry, but sorry for the negativity earlier. I was just calling it how I saw it, y'all. We're one game away from an elimination. We got to be better as a team. We got to be better. And yeah, I'll see you guys after game 6. Probably going to clip this segment, the jersey thing, because this was the most positive, optimistic part of the show. You know what I mean? And yeah, subscribe to Casey. I'll put all of his info and links down below. And you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for being here, especially everybody that stuck around after I was done ranting. So I love you guys. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Peace out. And if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns,
he's going to make a video about it.
And if not, Casey's going to take me to court. Love you guys. Peace out. Go Suns.